Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome. Welcome back. It is so good to see everyone here. I am thrilled to be back streaming again. Here we go. Back in the world. We are back in the vanilla survival realm. Bedrock Edition. Vanilla Survival, Bedrock Edition realm. That's where we are. We're back in the world. We're back in the 40-year world, as I like to affectionately call it, because it's going to last for 40 years. It's been around for 6 or so. It's going to be around for, I guess, 34 more exactly. Good evening, Glue. Good to see you. Oh, you're Callisto Spirals now. Well, good to see you. Spirals, Callisto Spirals, we'll call you whatever you'd like. Good evening to the armor stand as well, of course. My sightline guy. Always good to see the sightline guy. Let me switch out our music here for something a little bit less dramatic now that we're just chilling. Because we're just chilling, though today may be a bit of a dramatic stream. We'll see how it goes. I have ambitions. I have grand ambitions. I'm a bit terrified, if I'm being honest, because I want to build a blaze farm. we need a blaze farm in this world. We haven't had one the entire time, all 6 of those years or however long. And I'm hurting for blaze rods. I finally need some blaze rods, and I don't like doing projects in the Nether. Who does? Who would? But we're going to have to. We're going to have to do it. I've been rebranding my other stuff to fit in my Twitter. Callie. All right, Callie. Well, I would be happy to call you Callie if that's what you prefer. So yeah, so I've been doing a little bit of stuff since the last time I streamed. I know it's been a couple weeks. I was a bit sick, feeling better now, thankfully. But I'm very excited to be back in the world. Excited to be playing Minecraft again. I have been doing some things in the industrial area. I don't want to spend too much time there today because we've been there for weeks at this point, and I want to move on to some other projects just to keep things fresh, keep things exciting. But you can see I've been filling some things in. We can check it out. You can go check that out. Take a look at some of the progress that we made off camera, because there are some fun things going on over there, and I'll take the scenic route here. Take my trade route, which I still need to decorate a bit. Spaceship Fortress Castle, downtown Boston, 1930. Piglin Trading, no Blaze Farm. I know. I don't like doing stuff in the Nether. The one big project that I did in the Nether was the Froglight Farm. And my gosh, let me tell you, having to clear out a whole bastion remnant to make a Froglight farm in there around a magma cube spawner was just frankly nightmarish. I probably died 10 times, lost all my stuff so many times when I was doing that. That was a couple years ago now. Clearly I'm traumatized because I have not done a big project in the Nether since then. But I'm going to be smart this time. In theory, I have a checklist that will hopefully make it not as bad. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me just make sure that we've got game sounds here. Seems like we do. They may be a little low, but that's probably okay. All right. So yeah, so what have we been up to in here? You can see we're starting to get some details, starting to get some shape. The factory buildings are starting to come together a little bit. You can see I've got a lot of copper that I'm letting oxidize, all these trapdoors. I want to let them get fully oxidized, turn fully kind of teal or whatever color that is. And then I'll kind of strategically, selectively go in and make some of them different colors to make it look good. But for now, I want to get them all that color, so it'll take some time. But we've got some systems here. I also put a little bit of black concrete behind some of these windows. I think it looks okay. There's still more to be done. Lots more to be done. But I don't want to spend too much time here today. Like I said, I've been working a lot in this area. I think it's time to get a little bit of a break from it and do some other stuff. But yeah, this is the industrial moss farm area. And you can see we've got some pale moss creeping up the side of the building there. And basically back here is the moss farm. The moss farm automatically produces tons of bone blocks. It's composting all of the different mossy materials that come from moss farms, composting those into bone meal, crafting those into bone blocks, and we've got, as you can see, a ton of them. And then all of these, or should I say some of these, are getting automatically piped over. There's this system underneath here, which basically takes any overflow bone blocks and dumps them into this pipe. And from here, you can see this pipe goes all the way up here, across, all the way up there, and then goes back into the moss farm. So you can see, if I can do it right, nice. The bone blocks come back here and fill up this crafter to craft back into bone meal to keep the moss farm perpetually full of bone meal. So the moss farm can always run, and it's always producing more than it takes in as fuel. So it's refueling itself fully, and then any excess is going out this pipe here. And where does that lead? Well, the excess bone blocks coming down here in my pipes, which are still getting a bit weathered, they fall down here. And where does that go? Well, right into this little hopper right here, which brings it along here into this crafter. That'll decompose it back into bone meal, and all that bone meal goes into a system here, which perfectly distributes it amongst each of these dispensers in my kelp farm. So now any excess bone meal that we're producing from the moss farm is coming here, creating kelp, and I'll just do it so you can see. I think I can just do it by, I have it kind of disabled right now just by removing this redstone dust. I'll get a little smarter with it. But if we plug that in, we should start to see some bone blocks go through. Yep, there they go. And you can see them shooting up on the outside here, hopefully. Yep, there they go. Shooting up these pipes. And then we should see some excess falling down here. It probably needs to refill the moss farm thing a little bit first. But once that's full, which shouldn't take too long, there they come. And we should see some bone blocks drop right into here. And there they go. Yep, there it goes, right in there. I'll shut this off because we don't really need that many running. Pop that there. And you can see we've got now, it produces all that moss, or sorry, it produces all that kelp with all the extra bone meal. Kelp all goes in here. One thing I still need to do, I want to have a separate pipe that takes that kelp and pipes it over here to this furnace chest. And then all of that kelp will get automatically smelted up. You can see we've got a little bit. We could take a little bit more here. So let me grab this, and this should be enough to kick it off. If I pop this in here, we should see it shortly. This music is way too spooky. I'm not trying to do spooky. All right, now you can see it's sucking the kelp out of here now too. Sucking the kelp out. That goes down into these furnaces. We should see it come in pretty soon. Hopefully. If it's working. It's supposed to be working. Am I just being impatient, or is something broken? Let's see. It's definitely sucking it out. Okay, so it should be... Okay, there it goes. Maybe. Interesting. Okay, so I may have broken something somewhere along the line here, but it looks like maybe the other side is working. Yeah, so here we go. We got all this kelp smelting up. For some reason, it's only going into this side. I'll have to look into that and figure it out. I don't want to try and troubleshoot that right now. But basically, all this kelp goes in here. And then all that kelp, once it gets smelted, goes into this barrel. But then we have a little filter underneath the barrel, which is specifically just sucking out dried kelp. So we end up with all this dried kelp here, which I can then craft into dried kelp blocks and put them back in as fuel. And so we have essentially a fully self-sustaining furnace fueling system. The moss farm creates bone meal. The bone meal fuels itself, but produces plenty of extra to create more kelp. The kelp then gets smelted into dried kelp. I'm going to have another system, which I haven't built yet, which will automatically craft those dried kelp into dried kelp blocks and send them over to the fuel input thing, which is, oops, I fell, which is right around here. There's the fuel. So that'll all go in there. And that will be just great, because then I don't need to worry about fuel or anything in this area at all anymore. I can just start throwing clay in there and getting tons of bricks and getting all the bricks that I need to make all these buildings. And I've started to do a little bit of detailing here, still very rough. You can see I started to do a little bit of moss stuff here. I started to do a little bit of texturing, but still very early. There's a lot more to do. I don't want this to just look like brick. I want there to be, some wear and tear on it. I want some granite sprinkled within and stuff along those lines. But yeah, it's coming along. Wow, I'm missing a lot in the chat. This is exciting. All right, yeah, so wear a ton of gold, many fire resistance items, and practice fireball knockback. Exactly. I've got some other potential strategies as well for the nether. I'm hoping that we'll be able to make it as safe as possible. This is a nice build, says Orange Guy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Still can't believe the crafter's real. Yep, the crafter is indeed real. So yeah, here we go. So that's kind of where we're at with the industrial district. I don't want to spend too much more time here today. I also don't even need this. I'm not hurting for bone blocks right now. I'll throw my helmet on, get my totem, and we have grander ambitions today. And the reason for that is because, as you may or may not know, I've been working on creating ender chests, I've been working on creating shulker boxes, 16 different shulker boxes containing most things I might ever need while out and about. And I've got some of them done, like the basics with dyeable things and a bunch of dyes. We got like stone with all the lighter stone stuff. We've got, wood, redstone, minerals, which is things like iron, gold, diamonds, copper, stuff like that. Nature, dirt, sapling, or I guess not saplings, but saplings. All my different saplings, all my different kind of natural ground materials, stuff like that, right? So I've got all these different boxes that I'm working on, slowly but surely, both kind of figuring out everything that needs to go in them and getting all the materials to actually populate them. And that's because in the spaceship storage system, which we may go to at some point today, in the spaceship storage system, I have a system that can automatically refill all of these. So the one I've been working on most recently is my light box. And you can see these are basically everything that emits light in the game. One of them is a little bit cheaty. Glow item frames technically don't actually emit any light, but I figure because they have glow in the name, they fit in the box, right? More or less. Now, you can see some glaring omissions here. Jack-o'-lanterns, I just need to farm up a bunch of pumpkins. I'm not too worried about that. I don't really see myself needing that many jack-o'-lanterns, to be completely honest. But it's a light-emitting thing. Figured I'd throw it in here. But there's a common theme between the other ones that I'm kind of short on. We got end rods. We got waxed oxidized copper bulbs and waxed copper bulbs, right? So basically end rods and copper bulbs are the things that I need. And if we look at the crafting recipes for those, how do you make an end rod? Well, popped chorus fruit, which will be a project in and of itself, and a blaze rod. And then similarly, how do we make a copper bulb? Well, it's a bunch of copper, some redstone, all of which I'm doing pretty good on, but also blaze rod. And I have like 30 blaze rods to my name. So it's not going to cut it. It's time. I've managed to skate by without making a blaze farm this entire time. But I think it's finally time to do it. And I'm terrified, but we're going to give it our best shot. And if I die, that'll be funny. So, you know, it's a win-win ultimately. Anything to fit the one spot in the box. It's, you know, it's all about, like, I have gone crazy over trying to figure out how to fit items in here, because the limitation of my spaceship storage system is that I can actually only put 25 unique stackable items in here, because there's basically 5 hoppers with 5 items each that lead into each box. So that's really only 25 items, but each of these boxes, obviously 9 times 3, has 27 slots. So I kind of have to get creative. And sometimes I'll double something up. You can see, like, I've got 2 slots of sea lanterns here. I have tons of sea lanterns. I have a giant guardian farm. I'm not hurting for sea lanterns at all. And in this case, I've got a lava bucket in there. You know, that won't get put in there automatically, but that's okay. Now I see why you need the blaze rod so bad, right? It's true. And especially the copper bulbs are really useful. You know, end rods are cool for decoration, but copper bulbs are actually really useful, but they are expensive with those blaze rods. So I need blaze rods. I need them. So let's go try to get ourselves a little bit ready here. There's a couple things that I'm going to do to prepare. First, potions. We need potions. We're going to the Nether. I need fire resistance. I need regen, probably. Health. Anything else? Probably not. That should do me pretty good, I think. So let's get some regen. This is my little potion vending machine. All I need to do is select the potion I want from this menu here, and then click the button. And there it goes. They're brewing away. And you can see it's starting to cook them up. All the ingredients that it needs to make that thing are going back there. So we'll get that. While that's cooking, I'm going to get some name tags, and I'm going to name them. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because I will lose my mind if I'm getting attacked by ghasts and wither skeletons or whatever the whole time I'm trying to make this thing. It's just, it's not happening. It's not happening. So I'm going to try to create a little bit of a mob switch to make it a little bit safer. And we'll see if I can pull it off. It's going to depend on where I'm able to find a blaze spawner and if the conditions are going to be right. But I want to get like at least 16 name tags, just so that I can try to name some mobs and contain them and stop ghasts and stuff from spawning. So we'll try it. I've done it in a few other places. I've done that, and I can show that off. But we're going to need more name tags than this. I don't want to use all of the ones I have here. I think I have some in one of my boxes. This one is a bit disorganized, this box. A work in progress. This is kind of where I've just been storing my miscellaneous other stuff that I need that doesn't really fit into one of the things yet. Oh, I guess I can get rid of this now that I've got them in the other one. Same with this. Okay. Oh, same with this. Nice. Okay. Oh, and same with this. Wow. Okay. So I've moved a couple of things from my random utility box into their proper home. But for now, we'll just leave them in there. So I'm going to rename these to Pacifier. Because we're going to hopefully make some mobs that will pacify the area and make it safe. So we'll start there. And let's see. I just want to get a bunch of cobblestone. Just get a bunch of cobblestone. Bunch of glass. I think I have a fair amount of glass over here. Nice. Let's just get... I think I'm going to need a lot of glass. We'll just start with this, and I can always come back and get more. And then, let's see. I want to get some signs, because I know that the farm itself is going to require some signs. So let me grab I don't really have that many. Actually, 5 should be enough. And then last but not least, I have redstone in my redstone box. I'll just keep that in there. That should be fine. I need some lava. I need a few buckets of lava. I have a lava shulker box here, which I can grab. Clean up the stalactites while I'm out here. Yeah, so I'll grab 4 buckets of lava, which should be good. And I guess I'll throw some of this stuff into here, but I want to keep some out so that I have a quick access to it. But yeah, this, in theory, this is like kind of all I'll need for the farm. But we'll see. We'll see. I still need to find a good blaze spawner. I'm not really sure where there is one. There's like another fortress that I'm aware of, but I'm not sure if it has any blaze spawners. So we'll check that out, and we may have to find a fresh one if not. Is my potion done? Yes, okay. So we got some regen. Okay, I actually already had some fire resistance in here, so I'll just take those. I'm gonna take all 4 of them. And take some healing. Sure, I'm gonna get some more healing. I just don't trust myself. I simply don't trust myself. Let's get some more healing. All right, and I'll throw some of these in here. I'll keep like 2 of each out or so. Hopefully I'll be able to set up like a little bit of a base of operations in the nether, and it won't be like too deadly, but we'll see. We shall see. 16 unfortunate nether residents are about to have their names be illegally changed to pacifier. It's true. It's true. I'm going to illegally change their names. And I'm going to probably lock them in some kind of a hole, which is probably worse than the name change, if I'm being honest. Okay, so this should be, hopefully this will wrap up pretty soon. Yeah, it's just going to add the glowstone to make them extra strong. Cool. And then those should be done. They will fall into my little barrel here. Nice. All right, let's grab those. And let's... Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm not totally looking forward to this. Oh, I guess the one thing that I want to show off before we go, I'm not procrastinating, I swear, I'm definitely not scared. So I pointed out in last stream that my like beacon beams are visible from higher up now in a way that they used to not be. So I tried to make them look a little bit cooler. And the part of the way that I did that was I kind of made them turn black. So right up here, I think these ones still look cool with the normal kind of white beacon beam texture, because this is kind of a futuristic technology kind of area. I want my free hand. Okay. Yeah, so, oh, hello. Yeah, so you can see like these beams up to here are kind of that color, but then I did a bunch of black glass panes so that they kind of turn black once they're up there. And if we go up a floor, you can see on this level now we have these beams coming up, and they kind of look kind of cool, maybe. I think the black looks better than the normal like beacon beam texture, or like, you know, they were turning a little bit red and gray from this glass here, and I think the black looks cooler, maybe. So I did that. If we take this all the way up, I guess this is not the right elevator, but that's okay. We can go the scenic route. This is like my Castle Eerie area, and there's a big cloud here right now, but you can see that they're black now, which I think looks cool. Not totally sure. I was kind of thinking like black or red might look cool. You know, vampire-y, I guess. Dude's doing anything to stay out of the nether. It's true. The one more thing that I'll show. I had a few more other areas with random beacon beams, so I did kind of the same thing. I made these little, like, I don't know, a little structure. It kind of looks like it's vampire-y and kind of turning it, starts out red, turns black. I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. The other area you can see it is right here. If you come out the back towards the courtyard, you can see, like, yeah, there's this thing shooting these beacon beams off in the air. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm 100% happy with it, but I wanted to do a little something so there weren't just like random, you know, unfinished looking beacon beams. But all right, we're going. We're doing it. I'm not procrastinating. I'm not scared. All right, let's go. So this is how I normally get to the Nether, through these portals at the top of my castle here. And if we head through, this is kind of my main Nether hub. There's fast travel here. That leads to the spaceship base. This leads to various places that are labeled. This leads to various other places that are labeled. But if we go down instead, ouch. There's some hay underneath here, so Assassin's Creed style, I can land without taking too much damage. But yeah, down here, here's the portals that kind of mirror the ones in the Castle Eerie. This leads out into the kind of greater Nether. But I also have, I gotta close this up. I don't think this is anything. Yeah, I'll close that up someday. But one thing that I have back here is this little door that perfectly blends into the wall. And this I showed off last stream. This is my little piglin bartering setup, kind of my super simple one, but with the item filters, which is really nice. But this right here is my pacifier station. And as you can see, we've got a ton of zombified piglins down there, and they all are named pacifier. And basically this little system, this little like thing, is the way that I trick them in. So basically I get one of them chasing me and they follow me, and I run over here, and then as soon as I hit this pressure plate, now they try to get me through here, but they can't reach me. I can name tag them perfectly, and then I can push this button and it drops out. You can't see it, I guess. Let me pop this so you can see. But if I push this button, it opens that, drops them down. It's kind of a nice little way to get them trapped. And then I can kind of back out, go around, do it again. So I want to probably build one of these, like almost first thing, once I find a good blaze spawner. I want to build one of these in the area, try and lure a bunch of whatever I can get my hands on, really. And I think if I get like 16 of them in the hole, then in theory, other hostile mobs other than the spawner should stop. So I shouldn't be bothered by blazes. So that's kind of the plan. And let me just study this real quick. Basically, we have a little hole. We have a couple pistons. Those go up onto a thing. Nice. I think I can more or less remember how this works. We have a button here that turns off a torch, retracts the pistons. Cool. We have this pressure plate, which goes over here and extends a piston there and extends 2 pistons here. Yeah, this should be simple enough. I think I can build one of these somewhere. I'll just get out, I'll quickly get out like the things that I would need for that other than what I already have out. So it should be like 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. We'll grab a button, grab a pressure plate, we'll grab like some dust and like 1 torch. And I think that's pretty much everything we need. We really only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dust, I think. I don't want to waste, just in case I die, I don't want to lose more redstone stuff than I need to. Little builds around the stray beams are nice. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad they kind of worked. It was kind of a last minute thing. Do you plan on getting a gas in one of those at that time? No. Thankfully, the like hostile mob cap is shared across mobs of different types. So in theory, if I can get a bunch of either like these guys or even like wither skeletons or something, like anything that will just, or normal skeletons, like anything that will just follow me. I guess wither skeletons and zombified piglins will probably be easiest because they're both like melee people and they'll just chase after me. So that'd probably be simplest to get those. All right, I'm procrastinating still. Wait, having an ender chest full of shulker boxes is the smartest storage strat I've ever seen. How have I never tried this? It is the best. You just have everything you could ever need, right? Like anywhere you are, no matter what, you've got like pretty much all the stuff that you need. And I keep a bunch of empty ones in here too, just in case I need them. Some tools that I use frequently, and then like more tools here. You know, it's very useful. And I'm still working my way towards, I still have to fill up like the darker stone stuff. I still have to actually create a box for utility right now. I'm just holding a bunch of random junk in there. There's like orange box for orange stuff, you know. There's like resin, clay, and terracotta and stuff. The light one, that's what I'm working on. Farming, miscellaneous plants and stuff, still have to do that. Cyan, I think, is going to be like I don't even remember what I was thinking that would be. Something. Blue something. Purple, like something. There's like, actually, it's kind of, you'd think, because there's like so many items, there's like way more items than can fit in 16 shulker boxes, but it actually is kind of challenging to figure out what to put in all of these. Pink is going to be all my flowers. Magenta is going to be like miscellaneous mob drops and stuff. And then like, yeah, among these three, oh, right. I guess cyan, I was thinking I would do potion ingredients and stuff. And then like between these two, I don't know. Water stuff, nether stuff. I don't really know. We'll figure it out once we get there. Kind of doing them one box at a time. It is tedious to gather so many materials. But okay, let's try to find a good nether fortress. Let's try to find a blaze spawner. Let's try to find, okay, here's the plan. We're going to try to find a blaze spawner. We're going to try to immediately shut down the blaze spawner by putting glass all around it. There's a way to stop it from spawning blazes by basically filling in like 3 layers of glass in like a diamond. So I'm going to do that. And then try and build a pacifier containment unit. Try and catch some creatures. And then once the area is all safe, construct the blaze farm. Then let the blazes start spawning again. Hope it all works. That's the plan. I'm not scared. It's going to be fine. All right, let's go. Into the wild red yonder. Okay, so I'm going to go up here because I think it would be convenient probably to find one that's like kind of near where the portal to the spaceship is. So I'm kind of going to just look around here. And hopefully I could find one with without too much trouble. I'd rather not have to like look up where a fortress is. But we'll see. Oh, okay. Reflexes. Here we go. I got this. Let's look around. So there's the portal that leads to the stronghold where I keep, or where the spaceship is in the end. Oh, this is, okay, I'm actually right here. Wait, I'm right here? I'm back here. Wait, okay, that's so much closer than I thought. For some reason, it feels like it should be further away. But yeah, no, it really is just right over this little hill. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's see if we can find a fortress around here somewhere. Do we see any fortri? This is not the right biome now. Oh, guess. I don't think I'm going to have much luck in this biome. Maybe I'll head back in the other direction. I just want to make sure I don't get lost. Don't get totally lost. All right. Here's my bearings. Right. So there's that portal. Is there a fortress anywhere around here? Anywhere around here? Okay, this is something. This is something. Let me make sure I know how to get back from here. Because if I'm already lost, then that defeats the whole purpose. I'm not lost, right? Because if I were lost, that would be silly. Now I'm not going to be able to find that fortress or my way home. Oh my gosh, where am I? I've gone totally out of... Okay, this is not the right biome. Maybe if I just hug the railing. Okay, that's another fortress for sure. But this might be the one that I'm kind of familiar with. I think this might be the one that I like know of. Yeah. Yeah, because right over here is some stuff that I've done. I'm definitely not procrastinating. So here's another one of these pacifiers. You can see another pacifier unit here. This area, I have some ambitions. Not too much has been done. I'm definitely not going on a detour. I'm not lost, right? Says the most lost dude in the nether. No. Yeah, so this is what I like to call the undiscovered cavern city. It's not much of a city yet, but this is an area that we kind of want to do some stuff with. You can see that we've done like a little bit of decoration back there. We've done some decoration back there. We've done like, I have this little, the ambition for this area was to, when LA's and stuff first came out, I wanted to make an area that did a bunch of weird stuff with like weird mechanics, like LA's and skulk sensors. So I created this little storage system thing that kind of like, you can give it a shulker box and it will just pop it into the wall, which I think is kind of neat. And then you can like pop it off by pushing the button and the allay brings it back to you. Thing is, allays are weirdly slow when they're attached to leads, which is a little annoying. But if you don't attach them to leads, they escape. So, I don't know. There's a lot of ambitions for this area. I started to build like a giant multi-item sorting thing back here, but I didn't really finish it. I guess it kind of works, but I didn't really finish it. The coolest thing in this area, actually, and the idea was that you'd come in here and you just throw all your stuff into this like little pool, and it would all go in and just get sorted and go into this area, which I still think is kind of a cool idea. It's just, yeah, haven't really done much here. The one thing that is cool about this area, though, is this little tree thing. I swear I'm not procrastinating. But if I grab one of these, I made this little tree thing that was meant to be like the center of town. But what it does is it's also kind of secretly a warped stem or warped wood farm. So if you fully chop it down, it will attempt to regrow. And it's very slow because it does this crazy thing where it's like it's like hoping it gets a mushroom. And it doesn't get a mushroom all that easily. It's like a pretty slim chance that you actually get a mushroom. But eventually it will. Not that time. Not that time. Definitely not procrastinating my nether project. We gotta see this happen now. It's a school folder color coding. That's funny. I missed that. It's exactly right. Eventually, this will get a mushroom and it'll grow a tree. It's not the most efficient tree farm in the world, but it works. And I think it's kind of neat that you can just chop down the tree in the center of this cave and it will just regrow. And it's kind of funny because sometimes it grows really short and sometimes it grows ridiculously tall. I guess I should just stop watching and then it'll happen. Oh, there you go. we got like the tallest form possible, pretty much. That's fun. Ah, and I walked into lava. And I'm not even in the nether. Anyway, yeah, this is the undiscovered cavern city, an area that is ripe for future development, but there's not a lot going on here right now. This thing up here is it's actually a slime farm thing. It's a slime chunk. You can see a bunch of slime start forming up here. And the idea is it's kind of a, oh man, I can't believe I just blew a totem flying around in here. That's so silly. Well, at least I have fire resistance for a little bit. The idea is if you stand here, like that thing up there will all fill with slimes. And that way, and like all of those slimes being spawned will prevent any other hostile things from spawning. So it's kind of the same as the pacifier concept, but it's just, I don't know. The whole conceit behind this area was just do stuff in weird ways. And turns out doing stuff in weird ways is weird. So I didn't really do that much here yet. All right, let's get another totem. Now I'm being a little foolish because if I were smart, I would like bring more totems than just that one. But wait, the cavern isn't even part of the nether. Am I blind? Yeah, no, it's not. This is in the overworld. It's just right through a portal here. Anyway, back to the nether. Back to the horrifying, terrifying, hot, lava-filled, fire-filled, monster-filled, evil nether. Okay, I need more rockets. I'm using all my rockets, doing nothing. Thankfully, I have a pocket full of lots more stuff. Anything I might need. Again, ender chest full of shulker boxes is just the best thing. And then throw the ender chest in a bundle with your other utility blocks and stuff. You got so much inventory space. Okay, let's get the fire resist potion ready to go. Let's get a health ready. Okay, so yeah, so this is the fortress that I know of. Unfortunately, there's no blaze spawner at this one. So I gotta keep looking. And where was that one that I saw? So here we are again, reorienting. This is right around here somewhere. No dang way did I just get lost again that fast. I just flew into a lava thing. Man, it's unbelievable how easy it is to get turned around in here. Like, where am I even going? There's no way that I'm actually lost. It's unbelievable. Okay. No, okay, here we go. All right, yes. So this is how I get to the spaceship. So from here, let's just go. Don't you guessed me. I'm gonna go do whatever direction this is. Nice. Okay, so here's one. Does this have... No, this is the same one that I am already aware of. Okay, so let's, instead of going that way, let's go this way. I might need to look up where there's a fortress. Okay, here's one. Surely this isn't just the same one again that I keep coming back to, right? It definitely is. It totally is. That's so annoying. Clock in the bundle is so smart, right? Clock in the bundle. You don't even have to get it out. You can just hover over the bundle and you know what time it is. It's the best. Okay. Maybe I need to try going in a different direction. Let me try going this way instead. So here is... This is like where the world gate comes out. So right here... Right? Okay, yeah. Right around here somewhere. Right around here somewhere. Right around here somewhere. Okay, yes. So this is the World Gate place. This is where I want to put all my piglin bartering. So maybe I'll find a fortress this way, and that would be convenient. Let me go. I'm like, I need more rockets again already. Let's just go straight. That's a bastion remnant. That's cool, but it's not what I need. And then we immediately get gas. We're immediately back in horrible biomes that I don't want. This is just horrendous. All right, I think we're not going to be cavemen about this, SpongeBob. We have technology. I'm going to use tools. Let me get out of here, please. How do I get back to my home? Okay, is this where the World Gate thing is? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm finding one. I can't take it anymore. Thank you so much for telling me I had turned my mic off, and I did not turn it back on, so I appreciate you telling me. Yeah, so here we are. I found, thanks to Chunk Base, I found the coordinates of a fortress, which I want to check out. I turned coordinates on using the game rule, which thankfully does not require turning cheats on in Bedrock Edition. You can still have achievements enabled with coordinates on. You just do game rule. It's also just a setting in like if you go into settings. So I'm heading to 251 negative 1000 basically. 250 negative 1000. So I'm just gonna fly and let's Try and find it. Hopefully it's kind of just straightforward. Literally. Straightforward, not straightforward, but... Okay, so I guess if we're headed to 251, we're going to have to go a little bit this way as well. But not too far, probably. It should be right around here somewhere. That's a bastion remnant. And this is kind of far. Okay, it should be right around here. That's a fortress. Okay, we got a fortress. We got a fortress. Let's see if it has a blaze spawner. It's kind of stuck in the ceiling here. Can I get up above it somehow? Is there a way through? Maybe not. Okay. That seems like a lot of blazes. If my luck is good, maybe that means that there's a blaze spawner right there. Let me drink my fire resistance right now. Get some more ready to go. Get some glass ready to go. Yeah, there's a spawner. Nice, right there. Awesome. Let's get these guys out of here and let's start filling this in. We need to go like this. I think we need to go out 4 blocks. Hello. Okay. This is progress. This is definitely progress. And I'm going to get a bunch of blaze rods just from killing these guys right now, which is great. So we need to fill in 4 blocks out on each side and 1 level up, like one block up, I guess, from where it is. So let's just put some glass in here. We need to basically create a here guy. Stop, guy. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fine. I have fire resistance. As long as they don't kill me. Let me have some regen too. I don't trust myself. I need to be careful. Okay, so we're basically, we want to dig out this whole area, fill this in with glass. And I want to be kind of quick about it, but also careful and thoughtful and not freak out. Okay. Okay, let's just actually dig out 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I broke my sword accidentally. That was dumb. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need this here. In theory, I don't need this here. Basically, the way this works is they can spawn in like a diamond around the spawner. 4 blocks out in each direction. 1 block above, 1 block below, if I remember correctly. So in theory, if I fill in this whole area with glass, they should not be able to spawn anymore. So we want to go like this. And 1 more like so. Oh, there we go. Kind of a proof that they do spawn there. So if I block in this whole area like so, then hopefully I shouldn't have placed all this glass that I'm now just immediately breaking, but that's fine. That's fine. We're not panicking at all. We're totally just doing this perfectly. Hello. Oh gosh, you are not welcome here. It's just blocking the spawn radius. Yeah, exactly. They spawn in a diamond shape around the spawner. So we want to just block in every possible space that they can spawn, which should look something like this. And then I'm going to dig out some of this area, do the pacifier thing, probably with like wither skeletons, because it seems like there's a bunch of wither skeletons around. But I'm pretty sure the way that spawners work, I hope I'm right about this. The way that spawners work is that they will still spawn regardless of the like hostile mob cap. So even if I do the pacifier thing, have a bunch of guys trapped, the blazes should still be able to spawn from the spawner. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're getting closer. Do I have one underneath? Yes. Then we do this. We do that. And then I think we just build up. Makes me a little bit nervous that that guy's down there, but hopefully he just fell down there. Oh gosh, I gotta be careful. And I don't want anybody to come up here and get me. Oh, hello. All right, so let's now fill this next layer in. Hello. Hello. All right, we're filling in another layer here. I'm gonna get all the blaze rods I need just trying to do this. Let's clear out some of this junk. Congrats on 200 subscribers. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's very exciting, isn't it? It turns out, oh gosh. It turns out that making shorts gets a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. So that's been the move. And it's good. I'm glad. You know, it's nice to see people finding it and enjoying it. Of course, you'll always be the OG. All right, so let's... Oh, hello! I think, in theory, this should be the last layer. It's possible I missed something, but I don't think I did. And then I'll dig this out a little bit, make it a little bit more easy to see what's going on here. But hopefully that should have fully stopped the blazes from spawning. Okay, so that's step number 1. Woo! I need more glass, because I'm going to want some glass for my pacifier boxes. Or my pacifier box. So let's make one of those. Like right here. And the way that I'm going to do that, I don't really need to worry too much about gas. This is kind of a nice fortress because it's very secluded. But see, those are just normal gas or normal blazes spawning, not from a spawner, just from the mob cap. So hopefully if I can get some wither skeleton skulls into a little box, then that will make this significantly less scary. So let's try to make that thing. So how do you make that thing? How do I do it? Let's see. I dig a hole. I'm going to put it right here. This seems like a safe place. Nobody can come from that side, probably. I mean, anything's possible. Hello! Hi! Welcome to the party! And then I'll just lower a bunch of wither skeletons in here. So let's see. We'll dig this down. 1, 2... Oh, that's too deep. We'll dig this down like that. And then we'll put glass on top. Some pistons. Put some glass here. Let's do... How does this work? I forget everything. Let's see. We'll put that there. I think we put the... Nothing. We have another one. We have another sticky piston. I guess everything will be up 1 level. Hi, hello, thanks for coming. Actual Blaze Screamer, John Scarenville. Yes. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna go up a level here. This is gonna be where the block sticks out to protect me, right here, right there. I'm gonna use these nether bricks because I've got them. Why not? So I'll stand here on a pressure plate. Stand right there, and that will, like, that goes. We have redstone. Let's see if I can remember this. Do this from memory. I think we go like this, and then we have... I don't think I really need the thing at the back necessarily. Can I break these? Is there any faster way to break? I guess I need my hoe. I need my hoe. Sometimes you just need a hoe. Okay, let me grab this, break this out. So I don't want all this junk here, please. Oh, hello, these guys. I am not interested in those guys at all. I mean, I guess I could get them in too. But man, those things are so annoying. Put the hoe away. I'm picking up nether wart block, which I don't need or want. Don't throw fire at me, please. I'm calm. This is working perfectly. I need more fire resistance. Okay, so that should do that. Perfect. And then I also wanted to... I mean, I guess... Stop, guy. We'll also do this. Throw those there just so that this is fully secure. Nice. And then we do this. And then we put a glass here. And then we do this. And then hello. Hello. Hi. We need to put some stuff around here to get these extended. Hi. Hi. Hello. Nobody's spawning in here though, right? Right? Good. I think they're all just coming from outside, which is kind of the goal. So now we need the little thing, the little button thing. And to do that, I think we just... What do we do? Okay, hi. Hello. Hi, guys. That's right. You're blazes. I'm gonna create a factory to to turn 1,000,000 of you into rods for me. That doesn't sound horrifying at all. All right, so we'll do 1, 2, and something like this. I forget exactly how I did it. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm out of these. That's kind of sad. All right, let me take some more. You know, since I'm doing it in this style, I might as well keep it within the aesthetic of the Nether Fortress. But I need to be careful not to accidentally fall in lava. That would be very silly. Okay, so we do this, and then we will put this up here. We'll put a button on there. Button. And torch. And let's do that. Hey, look at this. And then hopefully if I push the button, that goes away. Perfect. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. Let me just close this in fully. The thing is, the reason I want to make sure this is fully closed in is so that they don't come around to try to get me. Right? Like I want them to keep coming at me straight head on here. That way they will walk directly into my little trap thing. Okay, so that we back off, and then this I can clear out a little bit so I can come around this way to get new guys. All right, I think we're getting very close here. I'm just gonna do like a little bit more blocks like this, and now this should be perfect, right? I lead them in, I get somebody's attention, run in here, put a torch down just for good measure. How about right there? Not that light really matters in the Nether. Okay, so yeah, so I'll get somebody's attention. I'll run this way. I'll jump up here. I kind of want to. This is like extra, but I kind of want to. Oh, I don't even need this. I don't even need this. I have a stone cutter in my bundle. Let's get some slabs. Come on, let's make it nice. Okay, cool. Hi, you guys are making a mess on my lawn. I am getting a bunch of blaze rods. Okay, don't like those guys. Don't like those guys, but I am going to have to lure a bunch of them in. Let me drink a regen. I don't like the wither. I don't like the wither effect at all. Not interested in that. Grab another regen. Grab another one of these. I want to make sure I've got what I need when I need it. Don't go in my stupid... got my shulker box went right into the fire and burned up. That's so sad. I mean, I didn't have anything that valuable in there. It's just really annoying. Just some potions. I'm glad it wasn't like my redstone box or something, but still, that's so annoying. Okay, so I need to lead some people, not, you know, monsters, not people necessarily. There's always a loss. It's true. The strongest choices, or the hardest choices, require the strongest wills. All right, let's find someone who will chase me. That guy will chase me for sure. Hey, friend. Hi. You want to chase me? You want to come in here? No, just right here. Yes. Hello. Are you too tall? Do you not want to chase me in here? Maybe you're too tall. Yeah. Wow, okay. That's interesting. All right, so now pacifier on. Drop him in the hole. Okay. That's one. Is he in there? Yeah, he's in there. Hey! Hello! Hello! You're never gonna leave. Okay. Let's get rid of something that I don't need. Oh, gosh! Hi! You jump scared me. For that, you're going in the hole. Yeah, wither skeletons are taller than regular skeletons. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so they're a little bit taller. All right, let's hello. Now there's two of you in there, you fools. I'm gonna get a bit more nether brick just because I like the nether brick. Just to keep it. Are you serious with right now? There's ancient debris right there. Wait, that's so fun. I need to be careful because if somebody comes to get me. Okay, I need more inventory space. Let's get rid of all this junk. I don't need any of this junk. You're going in the hole. Just say this is part of true. That is what I should have said. Look at that, ancient debris. How fun. What a treat. Okay. I want to make this... I don't want to fall in that hole. I don't want to fall in any of these holes. Believe it or not, I don't want to fall in any of these holes. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of like boop, boop, boop. Really? Any more already? Let's get a little bit more. Just a few more blocks of this. Just so that I can close it in. I don't know why I'm like dying on this. Like everything needs to be nether bricks hill for some reason. But you know, that's what I'm doing. So I guess I'm sticking with it. All right, we'll come back around here. We'll just pop that there. Okay, hopefully this is good. 1, 2, 3. We'll put these in here too. Why not? Okay, so this should be pretty good. We got 2 in there. We need to just get a bunch more. We gotta get a bunch more like people who will chase me. And I kind of want to just drink another fire resist. Just to stay safe from any potential blazes. Skeletons are kind of annoying. Oh wait, those guys have swords? I forgot that skeletons here have swords instead of bows. Or some of them do? I don't know, I'm so confused now. Alright, there's a guy. Here you go. Hi! Hello! You wanna come with me? You wanna come here? You wanna come get me? You're going in the hole. It's very satisfying. And then, like, the more you get, the safer it becomes. It's the best. Alright, that's a bow guy, which is annoying. I don't want to deal with that. I want to get more non-bow guys. I can get these guys. The problem is, if I attack one, they'll obviously all start chasing me, which is maybe a little too stressful. Also, there's another blaze spawner right there, which is kind of cool. Should I do it? Yeah, sure. Ah! Hello. Hi. Are they going to fight each other? Are the wither skeleton and the guy going to fight down there? Don't go! Oh! I should have foreseen this. Because they're not that tall, are they? What do I do? Blaze, you're not helping. Oh, gosh. No. Okay. Regen. Calm. Oh, gosh. Health. Don't die, please. Okay, this is bad. That was bad. That was a little bad. I need to put another block here so that they don't jump up and try to kill me like that. There we go. I got killed. He hit me somehow. I don't know where he came from. Man, I shouldn't have hit the zombie piglin. That was dumb. That was real dumb. All right, well, I gotta respawn. Okay. Okay. Should have stuck with the wither skeletons. Hitting the piglins was too unpredictable. I should have known that was a bad risk. I don't know if he came at me from the other side or what. Yeah, maybe a slab would have worked. Okay, now priority's changing here. Priority number 1, get back, get my stuff. Don't die more. Hopefully. Would be nice. Don't die more would be nice. Let's get some more stuff. Let's get some more potions. Oh man, it was going so well. At least the blaze thing is taken care of. Let's get a fire resist. Let's get another regen. Let's get some more health. While that's cooking, I'll get some shame gear. Time for some shame gear. Here we go. Down to the barracks to get more shame gear. And clearly I've done this a lot recently. Oh man, this is bad. Okay, these are all... Okay, these ones are actually pretty full. I think I must have just been trying to fill them back up. Okay, well, bad news box. This is why we have them. Let's get an elytra. Let's get a couple totems. I'll craft new potions. That'll be fine. Get some rockets. Man, what a bummer. But I think we'll be able to get most of it back, hopefully. Okay, let's get a bow and some arrows. Definitely a sword, legs, and the helmet. Maybe we can get by with just this stuff. Right? I got a totem, I got a bow, got some arrows. All I'm going to do is just get myself back there and try to get my stuff back. I think that's really the plan. Like, it looks like one of the piglins picked up a bunch of my stuff, which is not ideal, but is what it is. I'm gonna grab some blocks too, some cobblestone or something, or even just normal stone. Oh, that's not the right floor. Hey, you know, honestly, as long as I don't now get stuck in a death loop, fingers crossed, hopefully this won't be too horrible. You sure you think there's a time limit? I think it will be okay. In theory, there's a 5-minute time limit, but only while the chunks are loaded. And right now the chunks are not loaded. In theory. So let's see if I can get back there. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't get my potions. I got to go back for my potions. I'm not going without the potions. I'm quite confident that the time limit will be fine because those chunks in the nether, in that like distant place, are not loaded right now. Okay. Did this finish? Yeah, let's get those. Let's get some regen. I know I'm going to need more lava. I guess I probably need more, all the stuff that I lost in that box too. So I'll grab like some more cobblestone. It's always annoying losing a shulker box. Even though like it's not that hard to get more and I want to make a shulker farm eventually, it's still kind of a pain to lose them. All right, we'll do that. We'll get 4 more things of lava, which I know I'm going to need. I'll make more signs again. Signs are going to be for the blaze farm itself. I use crimson wood. Why not? 5 signs. Perfect. I don't even have a pickaxe. Is it stupid to not bring a pickaxe? Am I going to wish that I had a pickaxe? Pickaxes are kind of the single most important thing to have in this game. Let me go grab one. Back down to the bad news box. All right, we'll grab a pickaxe. My pickaxe of plight. Go up. This is why I don't like doing projects in the nether. All right, let's grab these regen potions. Let's make some health, and then hopefully we'll be good to go. I should have... I guess, okay, what can I learn from that? What can I learn from that? There's plenty of wither skeletons. I don't need to attack the zombified piglins. It's just too dangerous. It just adds, yeah, it just adds risk that's unnecessary. Though I am going to probably have to kill one of them to get my stuff back, 1 or 2. So I should probably be prepared for that. And let me grab some more name tags, some more pacifier name tags, because I used at least 1 on one of those piglins. The name of the game is Minecraft. I think a pickaxe is a good idea. You're right. You're right. Pickaxe is a good idea. All right, this will be done soon, and then we'll head back. And then hopefully that's our only hiccup. Hopefully that's our only setback. We'll see. We shall see. All right, we got our health potions. We got our pacifier things. We got another totem ready to go. Got my fire resist, regen, health. We'll just have these all ready to go right here. I'm gonna like it's going to be a space problem because I'm going to have to pick up everything. But I think if I can just get safe and more or less situated, hopefully I'll be able to pick stuff up and throw out the stuff I don't need and throw some stuff in a shulker box or whatever. All right, here we go. Here we go again. Ugh, I have no levels. So sad. All right, hopefully I can get back to that place without too much difficulty. The other thing I can do, I could set my spawn here. Honestly, I'm not sure how useful that would be. It's probably more useful to be closer to the castle. Okay, here we go. We basically just went straight this way. Past the Bastion Remnant. Over this way a little bit. We're headed for like 250 and negative 1,000. Okay, we need to get over more this way, I think. Should be right around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Now we're on a bit of a time clock. So I want to make sure that I find it as fast as possible. That is not it. Okay, that's not it. Those guys are not. I'm not messing around. Should have had. I'm taking my fire resist as well. Yep. And then I think it's right here. Yep, there's the guy with all my stuff on him. There he is. So I have to kill him to get my stuff back. So I guess I'm just going to do it. Okay, but now I don't want to enrage everyone else that he knows. Please. And anybody coming for me? Let's get these. Let's put this fire out. Okay, here's the rest of my stuff. Nice. There's some guys still down there. Perfect. Okay, so what can I get rid of? Get rid of these, get rid of that. Get rid of all this. Don't need that. Okay, I want that ancient debris for sure. Let me put down a shulker box. I didn't bring my shulker box? That's so annoying. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Where's my bundle? I need my bundle. Oh gosh, hello, hello. This is a dangerous... The fact that people can get me from around this corner is stressing me out. Let me put that there for now. Let me put this here for now as well. Hopefully now I'm relatively safe here and I can just focus on trying to get my stuff back. And I'll just throw out this until I can get my bundle that has my ender chest and stuff. Come on, where is it? Break that too. There's my, okay, I can see it. Okay. All right, we're gonna pull out the ender chest. We're gonna throw down a shulker box. We're gonna start just throwing some stuff in here. I was already wearing a helmet of humiliation. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's just pick up everything we can. I'm gonna throw everything in here for now. And I'll sort it all out in just a second. Okay, so far, this is not terrible. Let's get another shulker box. I want this. I guess that's my bundle of bundles. Okay, is that everything? Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, let's do a quick inventory of what we got going on here. Here's my sword, my real sword. Here's my real axe. Where's my pickaxe? Do I have it? Yes. Nice. I've got an elytra. I've got gear. I've got totem. We've got lava. I didn't bring all that lava, which is annoying. I mean, I am in the nether, so it's not like I'm hurting for lava. I could go get some from anywhere. But that's still just slightly annoying. Let me grab fire resist. Let me grab healing. Let me grab regen. Let me grab some of this. Some of these. Okay, hopefully now I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to use cobblestone. I don't care about the nether brick anymore. I just want to be safe at this point. So I think if I just put a block over this where that thing pops out, hopefully this will prevent them from getting close enough to me, no matter how tall they are. But the wither skeleton should still come all the way here, hopefully. That's the goal. So where are all my name tags? Do I have them still somewhere? Yes, perfect. Let me grab this just in case. Where's my bundle? Nice. Got my, oh, even got my stone cutter. Nice. Okay, these guys coming through here are annoying me. That must be where one of the piglins must have come around and killed me that way. I'm drinking a regen. I have plenty of potions. I'm not hurting for potions. I'm gonna just stay as healthy as I can here. I don't need a custom skin. Oh, that could be really cool. I mean, I don't know if I definitely have become like fairly attached to this guy who I am from the store, and I'm not entirely sure how it works with custom skins on Bedrock, to be honest. But I may well take you up on that sometime if there's like a special occasion or something. I appreciate it. Going to shulker boxes while leaving a path open for blazes gives me anxiety. Yeah, I mean, same. Okay, let's focus on the task at hand, which is getting more getting more monsters into this thing so that this area becomes safe, because that's the whole point of all of this. I don't like that. I don't like those guys at all. I'm getting my bow. I'm going to be a little bit more selective here. Okay, here's my bow. I've got some arrows. You're going down. But the wither skeleton, I will accept. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Man. Oh. Okay, it looks like those guys are not aggressive to me right now, which is good. There's a wither skeleton coming right at me. That's kind of ideal. Let's get into the safety zone. Yes. All right. Now, this is Sparta. Boom. Got him. Excellent. Hey, friends. Gosh. Yeah, it's bad. Having this path open with the blazes coming around like that is definitely pretty stressful. I think I just got to power through. I'm just gonna try to get as many of these guys in here as I can. Not blazes. Oh man, I don't want you here. Can't see anything. I just need more wither skeletons, please. The fact that there's a blaze spawner right there is part of the problem. Ugh. All right, let's see. There's a bunch of them, but I need to, oh man, I need to get to the other side. Okay, come around. Come on. Come on, guys. This way. No, this way. No, please don't. Oh, gosh. No. Okay, there goes a totem. Get in the thing. Get in the safety zone, please. Oh my gosh, this is horrifying. There's a couple of them. I don't know if I can reach the one that's not that guy. That's okay. If some of them despawn down there, that's fine. Actually, he just is gonna die. Oh, that was too close. Way too close for comfort. These stupid blazes. More health, please. And regen, and fire resistance, please. I'm taking all the potions. Okay, let's get some more potions so that I'm ready to go. I've got the health. I've got regen. Am I out of... Okay, I have one more. I think I have some more. I have another shulker box in my ender chest that has some more potions, so if I run out of these ones, it should be fine. But let's get some more of these guys in here. I gotta make this place safer fast. What are you doing? I am working on making a blaze farm. I've found a blaze spawner here, which I have blocked off, so that thing cannot spawn blazes right now. But what I'm trying to do now is create a kind of safe zone where no other hostile mobs can spawn either. And actually, this is making me realize that I really need to fill in that other blaze spawner, because those blazes over there at that spawner that's right next door are just going to keep spawning if I don't do something about that. So I think I'll deal with that first. Hopefully there's nobody scary around. Okay, I need to deal with this. So I'm going to dig out... I'm going to do the same thing here that I did in the other one, which is dig out 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Let's do it as fast as we can. 1, 2... Hey, friend. Hey, friend. I could just break the spawner, I suppose, but I'd rather keep it just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Then we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. There's lava right there. That's fun. Hi, friends. Please don't kill me. Please don't do that. I need another regen potion. These guys hit so hard. I should probably put a chest plate on. I don't really need my elytra right now, though I did use it to get over there earlier. But let me change to a chest plate. Hi, what are you doing back here? All right, I should have a chest plate in this. There's my chest plate. Boom. If I need the elytra, I've got it. Put this back in here because I don't trust myself not to lose it. And then let's go. Keep filling in that blaze spawner there. Oh, man. Another... Oh, there he is. Let's get him while I can. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. So what I'm doing basically is waiting for these guys, these wither skeletons, to come. I'm name tagging them, and then I'm dropping them into a hole right here. And that will, once I get 16 of them in there, that will hit the hostile mob cap for this area. And there's a bunch standing right there. It only looks like one, but there are a bunch. Then that should prevent more random hostile mobs from spawning in this area. I think, like, I hope that's true. That's my understanding, but it's definitely possible that I'm wrong. All right, let's put that guy in a hole. Nice. How far do the pacifiers work? I think it's like a... I'm not exactly sure. I think it's like a 3 or 4 chunk radius in every direction from where they are. So it should be plenty with what I've got there. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let me fill in... Hi! Let me fill in this now. You need to not be here, please. Hi, don't be there, please. Let's do that. Let's do... Hi! Welcome! 1, 2, 3. And let's do one here. Same thing now here. We're going to fill this all in with glass just so that we're very explicit about where we're putting it. Nice. And then let's do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, that's the first layer. Now we just need to bring this up to 3 layers. Hi! Hello, a million of you. Good morning. Bring this up 3 layers, and then hopefully these guys will stop spawning and stop messing with me. Hi, everybody. Hello. All right, getting there. Okay, I've got more glass. Nice. So then we just bring this up 1 more layer. All right. 1 more layer. Here we go, going all the way around. This should fully deactivate this blaze spawner. Hi! Which should make this area significantly safer and allow me to keep working on the other blaze spawner, which is my real goal, is to get that one turned into a farm. Okay, so that should be fully deactivated now if I've done it all correctly, which I think I have. So now let's just try to get a few more of these. I swear, like, regen on Bedrock Edition is not as fast as it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that's like an actual bug. Okay, there's some guys. Hello, friends. Hi, you want to come with me? Yes. Hey, you want to come with me this way? Yes. Hi, here we go. I'm just going to go into my little hole here. And you're going in the hole. Greeting the blazes so kindly while murdering all of them is so twisted. Okay. Let's get a few more. I could try to get these guys, but that was my doom last time, so I don't think I want to try that again. I think we'll just stick to... Try and stick to wither skeletons. I don't want to wander too far. I don't want to end up with them between me and the place that I need to get, though. That's the problem. Ugh, it's tough because there's so many. Like, it would be so easy to just get these guys. It's so tempting, but it's what killed me last time. It'd be dumb, right? Oh, I forgot that my totem popped. Let me get a fresh one. That would be wise, probably. I think I have an extra one. Yes. Let me throw some junk out. All right. Do I have any more potions? I guess I have mostly used them. I have another one here, though. Regen. Let's do that. Let's get some more of these, just so that we got them. Okay. You're not really my ideal victim. Neither are you. I'll also... Hey! You want to come with me? Let me get the pacifiers. Let me get the pacifiers before he gets to me. Yes. Okay, nice. Hey, friend. Come on. Come over here. In the hole you go. And in theory, like, if it's getting harder to find them, that's like a good sign, right? Because it means that they're spawning less frequently, which is kind of the goal. Okay, there's a bunch of them. Hey, friends. Let's see if I can just get one of you. There's one. He's locked on. You want to come to the party? Hey. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't have to... Hey, welcome to the party. And there's another one over here, I think. I think he's right around the corner. He's gonna come around the corner and try to get me. Oh. Oh. Hey. I grabbed more name tags, so I'm not exactly sure how many I've used so far. The goal is to get 16. That should fully stop them. Here's another guy. Hey, friend. Come on. Come on in. There's plenty of room. I also might just like fly away and come back and see, you know, if anything changes. Let me just, oh crap. Oh my gosh. The fact that I was not wearing my elytra for that. Oh my gosh, that was bad. That was bad. That was so stupid. I gotta be careful. Do you use any pacifiers in the other dimensions? No, I don't think so. Actually, yeah. Right under the village, like right by the castle, there's like a bunch of zombies in a hole that's very similar. It doesn't work that well because it's really best when it's like confined to a relatively small area, and the reality is like, you know, the overworld, like the whole path from spawn to the castle and stuff is like fairly long. Like it wouldn't really be reasonable to try to like have enough, you know, pacifier things to stop spawning across the entire path to the castle. So I do end up getting attacked by stuff a fair amount. Oh, I'm not using fire resistance anymore. Gosh, I gotta focus. All right, any more guys here? Anybody wanna come to the party? Okay, there's a bunch. Hey, friend. Just come this way. It'll be fun. And in the hole you go. I think that's the only one, though. I have one right under the village. Right, you know, like below the castle. But other than that, no. Usually I try to just, like, keep areas safe in traditional ways. But, like, in the Nether, it's really challenging to do that because, like, light doesn't really help. Anybody up here? Oh. Now I'm just like exploring this place. I'm definitely not, I don't even know my way back. Okay, well there's a guy. Sure, you want to come all the way? You want to come all the way back with me? Sure. Is it this way? Yes. You coming? Oh, yep, you're coming, you're coming, you're coming. Hey. Just come on down. That's right here. You see me? Yes. Come on down. Get out of here. Oh, they're fighting. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate that. And as thanks for taking care of that skeleton for me, I will invite you to a nice party. And to the party you go. So stressful. All right, I'm not entirely sure whether I'll get the blade. Oh, pigs. Too many pigs. I don't want to go up there again. Hey, friend. You coming? Yes. Come with me. Come with me, friend. I'm pretty, now I'm questioning myself. I hope that these guys count towards the mob cap. I'm like pretty sure they do. But I'm not 100% sure. There's definitely still blazes spawning. But also, like, if I go far enough away from that thing, then stuff will spawn. So I guess that's like oh, pigs. The pigs are still up there. No pigs, thanks. Appreciate it, but no thanks. The hoglins hit a little too hard for my liking. You should really have some speed potions on hand when dealing with the skeletons. That's a good idea. I have some in my, like, little flask that's in my ender chest. Maybe I'll grab some. Anybody up here? All right, this is the way up to the rest of the place. All right, I think we're approaching. I'm pretty sure I grabbed like 8 extra name tags. So I think if I can get like 2 more in there, I'll feel really confident. There's nobody here. Hello, anybody home? Oh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, I froze. I'm going the wrong way. This is not the right way. That's not the right way. Okay, I need to go this way, I think. Is he following me? Yes. Now, a speed potion would be very helpful right now. It's true. Hey, come with me, come with me. I heard about a party. You're gonna love it. Wait, this is not the right way. Oh no! Okay, I'm fighting. I had to fight. Wow, okay, that was not the right way. Whoops. Where was the... Okay, that's the right way. I think. And there's a guy. Can I lure him? All right, this is going to be a... Oh man, the pig. This is going to be an exercise in, can I lure this guy around in a classic go around a circle type situation? Hey, friend, you want to come around here? Oh, he's going right across. Yes, back this way, please. I heard about a party. You're going to like it. I think when I'm going forward running, I'm a little bit faster than they are. But when I'm going backwards, it's like exactly... Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. It'll be fun. Oh, gosh. Also, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep. I don't have my elytra on. Okay, come here this way. Oh, pig. Don't do that, pig. Come on. Okay. Woo. Let's get some food going. Excuse me. That's my... Ugh. Guy. Come on. Well, that was a waste. That one weather skeleton is like when someone chasing you around a table and decides to jump over to get you faster. Yeah, exactly. The smart move, frankly. To not fall for my tricks. Come on, pig. Okay, I think we're like probably pretty good here. Like there's not much spawning around. I think I could probably get away with just this. I think the hoglins are... They might technically be considered friendly? Is that possible? So they might not, like, use the same mob cap as other hostile mobs? Not entirely sure about that. These guys, though, definitely annoying. Okay. Anybody else? Otherwise, I think I'm just going to get started with the actual building of the farm, because I would really like to be able to do it on this stream. So let's just start. Let's just start. It should be simple enough, though I did forget to bring all the lava that I needed, I think, because I lost the first batch. I'm going to go ahead and... whatever. This will be fine. I'll leave these boxes here. I need a bunch of glass. Hopefully I still have enough. Don't really have a lot. I used a lot of glass to contain those creatures, or to stop the blazes from spawning, rather. Let's get rid of some of this junk. These bows I don't need. Sword. I was standing a little close to the edge there. That made me kind of nervous. Okay, so what I really need to do is now create... I need to, like, encase the whole blaze spawner thing in, like, glass. Or I guess it doesn't need to be glass. It could be anything. And I guess if I already have, like... I mean, I guess I'll just use cobblestone and stone, whatever I got. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be pretty, as long as it works. And I think I have some more glass. Yeah, I have a bunch of glass here. So I'll use that. And I got hopefully more cobblestone here as well. Sure. Okay, so we're just going to build a box. We're basically just going to build a box around that blaze spawner. And then, oh man, there's a bunch of guys still. Come on, friend. You want to come get me? Great. The other thing I can do, which would probably be smart, is just like box myself in a little bit. Come on, get out of here. Because realistically, like, all I really need to do is be working in here. So while I'm working in here, it would probably be smart to just kind of box myself in. Just do something like this. Hopefully that will keep anybody out who might want to come in. And now we can, yeah, we can just dig this out a little bit and turn it into the farm of our dreams. Hopefully. So I think I just need to make like a box, just a box around this, like 4 blocks out in every direction. I already dug out 4 blocks, like a 4-block diamond. So it shouldn't be too challenging to do the rest of it. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this will be the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this can be the floor. And then we just want to dig out a box, basically. I'm a little worried that I'm going to just poke through into some lava hell, but we'll see how it goes. And then we also want to go up. Digging straight up in the nether is always a little bit risky, but we're going to do it anyway. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just dig up this much. And we're just going to dig out this whole box. And then hopefully this will allow us to create like a little bit of a container where all the blazes can spawn. They'll all just kind of filter down into a thing in the middle. We'll be able to hit them with our sword, get all the drops. Simple enough blaze farm, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. That's the plan. And then I'll finally be able to make all my copper bulbs, because that's the point of all of this, is This is why I need all these blazes. It's just to light up my home. I don't love using netherrack as like a material. It's so easily it's like so easily exploded and stuff, but I think it's fine. I can always reinforce this thing later, I guess. Okay, so we got, right, 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, 4 that way, 4 that way. Four this way. Literally went through hell for some bulbs. It's true. Hey, you know, so did Edison. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna make a giant glass wall here, I think. I guess it doesn't really necessarily need to be fully open in this side, but let's make a glass wall here so that I can see what's happening if I ever want to. Okay. We'll bring this down some more. Okay, I don't want to start breaking this glass yet. That'll be the last thing I do. So we're going to keep digging this down and out. Dig everything out underneath this. If I can get this thing actually working and producing some blaze rods, that is truly going to make me so happy. Okay. Nether projects are always such a nightmare. So far, I only died once. I feel like that's pretty good, though. Fingers crossed, obviously. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I did. So if I die again, it's my own fault. But I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. I'm gonna need to get some lava, though. All right, how are we doing on depth here? I think we need to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, one more. Just all the down here, and then that should be good. This music is far more peaceful than I'm feeling right now in the Nether. All right, this is looking pretty good. We'll finish digging this out. We'll fill in this glass here. Oh, that's not glass, is it? Is that the last of my glass? No, I got plenty more. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get rid of some of this netherrack that I do not need. It's just crowding things up. Okay, so I think this is pretty much... Oh no, I didn't dig this out far enough. Hold, please. A little bit further. Oh man, I've exposed a new part of the thing. All right, let's just put in some glass here. Keep it safe. Keep it pristine. Don't want the blazes getting like caught in the fences or anything, but this should be fine. All right, so I believe this is now fully a 4x4 from the center of the thing area. I think I can basically in the center here, I can like dig down a few blocks. This will be ultimately how I access the farm will be down there. So I need to make a little staircase. But I think if I go like one more level down, that should be good. And then I can just kind of work my way back up here. I need to go a little bit further before I start going up again. Okay, so we are nearly done, I think, with the Blaze Farm. All we need to do is put in some of the redstone stuff, which is really just like hopper. It's not even redstone. It's just hoppers and like a chest. All right, now you can get bulbs. Yeah, exactly. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let me grab some hoppers. I think I only need 4, and I'll grab a double chest. And then I'm just going to need some lava and some signs. Do I still have those signs? I don't think I never actually brought them, did I? Okay, let's make some signs. I've got some crimson and wood stuff here. Is that going to be enough to make a few signs? 3 signs is not quite enough signs. That's fine. I have more stuff. I have more wood in my boxes. That's the whole point of the boxes, you know. All right, let's make a couple more signs. There we go. That should be fine. Put the rest of this wood away. Try and keep things more or less organized. I feel pretty safe right now. It doesn't seem like there's anybody really coming at me. Of course, now that I say that, like, someone probably will. Okay, I don't want to go that way. That's too scary. That's way too scary. Let me do this. This is not safe. But now it's maybe safe-ish? Question mark. Safe enough. Okay, so now basically we'll just have chest down here. This hopper's going into the chest. Should be simple enough. We'll put some slabs on top of that. That was a few more than I needed, but that's fine. And then glass, like so. Now, in theory, I'll be able to just come here and hit the blazes. I want stairs. You know, I'm not going to skimp. Should be good. Stairs make things way nicer. All right, we're getting real close here. I think this should work. All I need to do is like Okay, all I need to do is a couple things. I need to put in these signs to prevent the lava from flowing into this center area. That should stop them. And then I need 4 buckets of lava, 1 in each corner. And then I need to break all of this glass. And I should probably put the lava like this, so that I can then just break all this glass, break all those, run for my life, fill this back up. Right? Should be good. Put that there. Yeah, nice. Real nice. Okay, so we need to get some lava. I don't think I have any on me. So I'm going to make a couple buckets real quick. I don't think I need any of this junk. That's fine. I'm just going to grab some iron from my minerals box. Got plenty. I'm going to make 4 buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these away. Or put this stuff back first, then put it away. And then I'm going to go get some lava, which is slightly terrifying. I need my elytra. That's important. I don't want to do this with a chest plate. In fact, I think I'm done with the chest plate. My trimmed chest plate is... I think it's time for that to go away. Fire resistance seems like a good idea. Let me grab another one. If I'm going down to lava, I should probably be prepared to potentially fall in lava, because it seems like a potential likelihood. And let me throw these in here too, so that I'm like really all ready to go. Oh, but I need that glass. Oh wait, no, I'm going to get a ton of glass from breaking the thing, so that should be fine. All right, all I need to do, get 4 lava, put it in the corners, break all that glass, break the things holding back the lava, run for my life. All right, let's try. Let's try. Where's some lava that I can get? Okay, how about down there? How about down here? Everything's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Lava. Beautiful. Back up, please. And here we are. I'll put my lava in the corners. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Let me adjust this slightly so that I go out that way. So now, okay, when the lava's flowing, it should flow into the center, but these signs will stop it from going all the way down here. It should just funnel all the blazes down there. Okay, this is it. This is the moment of truth. I'm going to preemptively drink a fire resistance potion and regen. Why not? And eat. And then I'm going to just break all of this. And blazes are going to start spawning like crazy. But that's fine. That's the plan. I just will fight them. Oh man, they do a lot of damage. Maybe I should be wearing a chest plate for this. Oh no, I broke the thing. Oh no, the lava broke the signs. Oh, everything's going wrong. That's fine. We just regroup. We regroup. We regroup. I'm going to get out some more cobblestone. Or just normal stone. Because apparently I broke that. I don't know how I did that. My signs all broke, so I'll make some more. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's always going to be challenges. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to grab some of this. We're going to grab some of this. We're going to create a couple more signs. 5 should be all I need. The blazes, of course, have started spawning, which is fine. How did that break? I don't even know. I must have broken it in my panic. Which sounds about right. Put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there. Okay, hi. Okay, we're breaking these. If a blaze spawns, we just gotta kill it and get back to work. If I accidentally break the spawner, I'll be so sad. Oh, I think I need a slab, actually, to put on top of the spawner. I'm not sure if it needs to be a slab or what, but usually it's a slab for these, so I'll put a slab up there. All right, let me do that right now before I forget. Oh, hi! Hello! We'll put a slab up there. Nice. We're breaking this. We're breaking it. Okay, here they come. Here they all come. Maybe I should be wearing my chest plate for this. I'm gonna put on my chest plate. I'm putting on the chest plate. It's too scary in there. All right. Here we go. Here we go. We're breaking all this glass. We're not breaking the spawner. We're breaking all the glass. The blazes are going to be spawning like crazy. And then as soon as we're done breaking all this glass, we break the stone that's holding back our lava. That should get it all flowing. That should get all of these blazes flowing right into the center from the lava. And then I should be able to pop down below, start hitting them, start getting blaze rods. And then finally, after 6 years, I'll have a blaze farm. All right, getting closer. I don't want to fall in this hole. Here they come. Another wave. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. I'm not panicking. I don't hate the nether. Everything's totally fine. Oh, here they come. Here's another wave. Let's get these guys out of here, please. Hi. Okay, we're so close now. Last few glass to break. All right, we got the glass. Let's break this lava. Is it working? Is it all flowing to the center? It looks like it is. Let's close this up. They spawn in. They float towards the center, hopefully. Slowly but surely. Eventually, hopefully, they fall down. Nice. Okay, that one went right down. That guy's taking his time, but hopefully he'll make it in eventually. Some of them are really going right in. That guy's struggling. He doesn't want to go. But anyway, if I go down here, there's these guys. They can't hit me, but I can hit them. I've got looting on my sword. No blaze rods yet. That guy does not want to come down. Finally, blaze spawner. Congratulations. Thank you. After 6 years, we finally got a blaze spawner in this world. Now, they don't seem to be all coming down. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe it's not. Maybe they do come down eventually. I think you also just have to kind of wait. Give them a chance to... a bunch of them spawn in, probably. Hey, look, a blaze rod! Our first blaze rod from the blaze farm. It's working! Woohoo! That is success. That is proof positive. I feel... No! Okay, this place, not totally safe. Definitely not totally safe. I'll probably want to put a door. Probably want to put a door on here so that I can close myself in and be safe down there. Down here. But thanks to this, thanks to all these guys right here. Hello. Thanks to the like 16 or however many I've gotten there name tagged, like I'm not getting too many hostile mob spawns. In fact, there's another guy right there. Can I get him? Is this dumb or genius? Is he gone? I saw him. Oh no, he's right there. Hey friend, you want to come hang out? Come on, friend. One more attendee for the party. Hey. All right. Well, on that note, I don't think I'm going to have any more success than I've had right now. Like, this is the moment of triumph. I can hit these blaze guys. Don't go up there. Get some blaze rods, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, hey, look at that. 5 of them. That's amazing. I'll put a door on this so that it's not totally terrifying all the time. That should make it significantly less scary. I can switch back to my elytra, put the chest plate away, all that goodness. On that note, I don't think there's going to be any more triumphant moment than that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed on some level. I hope that you've enjoyed watching me fumble around trying to create a blaze farm. Building stuff in the nether is always very stressful, but it worked. It worked. I've got a source of blaze rods, finally. Amazing. And I got a bunch even also just from hanging out here and killing these guys while they were attacking me. So on that note, until next time, I hope that you've enjoyed, and I will catch you later. No fancy outro this time. I'll just see ya. Thanks for watching.